Allah Pencipta yang penuh kasih, Engkau telah menuntun kedua mempelai ini dalam perjalanan untuk saling mengasihi. Kukuhkanlah cinta dan keinginan luhur mereka. Buatlah mereka pantas dan kudus, agar mampu menjadi tanda kehadiran-Mu yang nyata.
Atas nama kedua mempelai yang saat ini hadir didampingi dua saksi serta keluarga yang sahabatnya, kami menyerahkan putra-putri kami, Azuolas Povilas Marma dengan Gracia Maria Senarentura untuk meresmikan dan melaksanakan pernikahan mereka menurut ajaran dan tata perayaan Gereja Katolik.
So again, Azuolas and Gracia, congratulations. Yeah, today is a very beautiful day for you both. You are smiling all the way from end to end. So we thank the Lord. Perhaps the microphone is still off. So it will be ready when it's time for you to say your yes. Yeah, you have chosen this very important passage from the gospel about the first miracle of Jesus. So take note that this is the first miracle of Jesus, and it took place in the setting of a marriage. That's why it is significant that marriage is very important part of Christ's life, of salvation, and of our lives. We thank the Lord that this marriage is built upon faith. Both of you have the same Catholic faith, Catholic teaching. So it is always very important to invoke God in your family. A family that prays together, stays together. Of course, we know that it is very difficult to build a family. It's very easy to fall in love. I think it was very quick for Azuolas to fall in love with Gracia. Oh, she's very beautiful. That's why I really like her. I want her to be the woman of my life. It's not also difficult for Gracia to fall in love with Azuolas. Oh, he's very handsome. He looks so mature. I want him to be my husband. It's easy to fall in love, but it's difficult to stay in love, and it's even more difficult to grow in love. But that is always the vision, and at the same time the challenge for couples, for a family, to stay in love and to grow in love. It is very difficult to stay in love and to grow in love because fundamentally all of us are not perfect. We know that each one of us has our limitation, has our weaknesses. Aside from that, we know that life is not easy. Life is difficult. Definitely there are problems in family life. But do not be afraid. Always have Christ with you. Because when you have Christ and Mother Mary present in your family, even difficulties, even problems could be an opportunity for God's grace, for God to work in your life, in your family. So always depend on God. Today, everything is beautiful. Your parents, they really prepare themselves for this wedding. Everyone present here, they are looking forward. The flower is amazing. The choir is well chosen. And especially the church. You have chosen the best church in Surabaya. Why is it the best? Because it has the biggest cross in Surabaya. Yeah, this is the biggest cross in Surabaya. But this is also a reminder for you. Yeah, Azuolas and Gracia, you want your family to be beautiful, to be happy. You should always remember to carry the cross together. And you should have the courage to carry the cross. A lot of families, a lot of beautiful relationships are destroyed because people are not willing to carry the cross. So starting today, you have to learn to accept each other's limitation, to help each other to grow, to inspire each other. So you could remain in love and grow in love. Yeah. I believe that Gracia and Azuolas, both of you, you want to be loved, right? But remember, love cannot be forced. So if you want to be loved, learn to make yourself lovable. If you want to be loved, learn to make yourself lovable. Remember that it is very difficult to love a selfish man. It's very difficult to love a jealous wife. It's very difficult to love when you cannot forgive one another, when you cannot understand one another, when you keep on forcing your will to one another. But when you can hear, listen to one another, understand one another, of course, life will be much easier, and it's easier for you to love one another. But again, that one is not easy. We always have to come to Christ and ask Christ to make miracles. When life is difficult, remember, do not lose hope. Come to Christ and ask Him. Just like He did the miracle in Cana, ask Him to do miracles in your life. so that what Christ does, what Christ perfects, it will always be more beautiful beyond our imagination. Always more beautiful beyond our imagination. Have faith that both of you can be faithful to one another forever, for life. Remain in love, grow in love, so that you could be like Christ Himself. At the end, you will be able to give your life for your beloved, for your wife, for your husband, because Christ is present in your family. Amen.
I, Azuolas Pavlas Marma, take you, Gracia Maria Sinarentura, to be my wife. I promise to be faithful to you in bad times and in good, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you till the day I die.
I, Gracia Maria Sinarentura, take you, Azuolas Pavlas Marma, to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad times, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all days of my life.
My dreams ever come true.
Thank you so much for
It's
bringing
all
us in my life.
because of you.
Thank you for raising me
All because of you.
to be a gentleman, the most gentleman person in my life, the most wonderful person in my life. Thank you. And I'm so grateful for you both to come here. I love you both. I love you so much.
Mom, Dad, you accepted me to come into your daughter's life. You trusted me, your biggest treasure. You trusted me with your love, with your daughter, with your everything. You are such a wonderful parents, and you raised the most amazing woman I've ever met in my life. I'm the most grateful for everything you did for her, for everything you did to me, to my family, to my friends, for accepting me, for loving me. And I want you to know that I will love you forever. I will love your daughter forever, and I will take care of her till the day I die. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Became my older brother. You brought me your sister. You made her cheerful. You made her love me in a way that she loves you as well. Thank you so much for taking care of her. And I promise to take care for her for the rest of my life. Thank you. I love you, brother.
My brother, thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much. The way you care about me, it's just, I just cannot tell it. It's just like I can feel your love to me that much. Thank you, and please don't stop to loving me.
I was asked to say a few words on the family. Of course, I would like to thank you, all of us who are here to celebrate this nice wedding, I would say miracle. You know, why I say miracle? Because a few years ago when Azuolas said, you know, I do have a nice girl. Where? Indonesia. Where? For you to understand, it's about 14,000 kilometers away from Lithuania. I asked, you know, Lithuania is full of nice girls. Why are you looking so far, you know? That. I like her. Okay. I would like to go to see her. I know when COVID started and it became a really, really big challenge to leave the country and to enter your country. And therefore, I say it's a miracle that he could do that. And she was accepted so warm by family, by her, by all of you. And being alone and far, far away from home, with different culture, this very big society. We are only 3 million, you are 250 around millions people. So it's not easy. But, to say, my son is buying the bullet. So, what I wish you to see your star. Love each other, and with love of all of you, go forward, and don't forget your family and your friends. Thank you all for coming here and to helping to make this wedding miracle nice, and we can't forget it. Thank you.
Life is so wonderful, and love is wonderful, especially when two beautiful, loving hearts come together. We can see it by our children, that love is a huge thing in that wonderful life. These two beautiful hearts have come together, and we see their joy and happiness, which beams brightly. Any brighter, I would have to put sunglasses on. However, when the beam seems to dim and times seem hard, arguments may occur. Do not separate and let things drift apart. Don't say a nasty word, a word of hate. Just take a breath. Wait a minute, an hour, a day. But take the time to think of this day. a very special day. A day which the love you have for each other is burning brightly. Then pause, hug one another, and that bright light of love will shine through again. The ice will be melted. Just don't try to achieve your truth, as the truth goes from both of the sides. Don't even think that your truth is better than your partner's. Us from experience say this from our heart as I do. Trust each other, hold each other in difficult times, as I wish that the chapters of your book ahead together will be filled with amazing adventures and bursting with love and happiness as we have today. Wishing you both the very best for the future together, for your future together. And I love you to the moon and back. Love you, your Mama Dala.